Hello, survivors of the apocalypse. Welcome back to the channel. And before we even start, I want to give a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, especially those who super subscribed. Because of you, legends, we finally hit 1,000 subscribers. That's right, we're officially a 4-digit family now. We're growing faster than zombies chasing a guy with a backpack full of bacon. But I checked the stats, and a suspicious number of you are still watching without subscribing. If the zombies didn't scare you, my disappointment should. So go ahead and smash that subscribe button like it's a level 5 zombie hound chewing on your last building upgrade. Alright, today's mission, Headquarters Upgrade Guide. Alright, today we're diving into something everyone keeps asking about, upgrading the headquarters in LastZ. Here's what I'll show you. Every HQ level, how much each upgrade costs, how long each level takes to build, all the resources you need, what bonuses each level gives, headquarters skins and what they actually do, how the HQ impacts your heroes and your overall power, Sophia's effect on headquarters progress, tips and tricks to save you time and resources, and yes, the Excel sheet breakdown. You know it's serious when Excel shows up. That's when the fun stops and the spreadsheets begin. There's even a little surprise waiting for you in that sheet. Don't worry, it's not a zombie hiding in a cell. Probably. This video is mainly for new players, but even experienced players might pick up something useful. Especially now that the HQ goes up to level 35. And upgrading from level 30 to 35? That's not just an upgrade. That's a journey. A pilgrimage, a test of patience, resources, and how many times you can shout at your screen before your neighbors ask if you're all right. Some old players still haven't done it. And honestly, I understand why. But don't worry, I've got everything laid out step by step, level by level, resource by resource, so you'll know exactly what you're getting into. Grab your coffee, tea, energy drink, or emotional support plushie. Let's get started. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share it in your world chat, and comment what you'd like to see next. And let me know, what headquarters level are you on right now? Alright, survivors, let's jump into it. Let's take our first look at the headquarters itself. As you can see, my HQ is sitting comfortably at level 35. Which is the current cap on the older servers. We got this update earlier, but if you're playing on a newer state, you might still be stuck at level 30, staring at that upgrade button like it owes you money. Don't worry, the update will eventually roll in, usually around Season 3, and then you'll be able to push all the way up. And it's not just the headquarters level that increased. The hero level cap also got bumped up. Now it goes all the way to 175. That's right, your heroes are turning into gym addicts. They're stronger, faster, and their power skyrockets as you climb those HQ levels. Now here's the pattern. Every HQ level adds +5 to your hero level cap. HQ 1, hero cap 5. HQ 35, hero cap 175. Simple math, but expensive math. And all this extra hero power gives a very noticeable boost to your overall power. This becomes extremely important in one particular place. Alliance Duel, Day 2. Yes, the famous Day 2. The day when everyone suddenly pretends they were planning ahead the whole time. Here's your first pro tip. Keep your headquarters upgrade ready, but do not finish it until the second day of Alliance Duel. You can start the upgrade anytime, but hold off on completing it. Just sit on it like a dragon guarding treasure. Once Day 2 arrives, boom, instant points. Lots of them. And if you really want to squeeze every point like it owes you rent, try to align it with full preparedness on that same day. That way you get bonus points from both sides. Now here's the tricky part. When your HQ upgrade is done, you'll see that nice little green check mark floating above it. That is the most dangerous button in the game. One accidental tap, and your points are gone forever. Treat that button like a self-destruct switch. Look at it, but do not touch it. Hold it until Alliance Duel Day 2. Then boom! Finish it and enjoy the points. Now let's look inside the headquarters. There's a tab dedicated entirely to headquarters skins. Throughout the game, you'll be able to collect different skins from events. Some are temporary, like congratulations. Here's a skin you can use for one day. Enjoy it before it disappears like all your resources. But if you win the main prize in certain events, you get permanent skins, and those are the real deal. Even the standard HQ skin got an update recently, and it looks way better now. But let's check the other skins. The ones that make your base look like it should have its own parking lot and gift shop. The first skin most players get is the Battle Fortress. This one comes pretty early in the game. There's an event at the beginning, and if you reach the required points, which I believe is, well, we'll get into the exact numbers later, you can unlock Battle Fortress as a permanent skin. Temporary skins? Nice. Permanent skins? Much better. Permanent skins with stats? That's the real luxury. Now let's talk about actually unlocking those headquarters skins. The first one you're likely to get is the Battle Fortress. To unlock it, all you need to do is reach 8 million power. That's it. Hit 8 million, complete a few simple tasks, and boom, Battle Fortress is yours. It's probably the easiest fancy skin you'll ever get in this game. And if for some reason you missed the event, maybe you were busy, maybe you fell asleep mid-upgrade, maybe the zombies finally unplugged your Wi-Fi, don't worry. You can still buy this skin in the shop later using tickets, just like a few of the other skins. So it's not gone forever. It's more like a limited time offer that comes back when the developers feel generous. After Battle Fortress, the next wave of skins you can unlock are the epic headquarters skins. These include classics like Santa Claus, the only man who can bring presents and destruction at the same time. Boom Show, aka the Clown, aka Joker's little brother. Boxing T-Rex, because why not give a dinosaur boxing gloves, and a few other wild designs the devs cooked up. Then we have the legendary skins, which are another level entirely. The DJ Cat, because every apocalypse needs a cat DJ. And the Nightmare skin, which came from the Halloween event. Out of all of them, the dragon is still the best in my opinion. That thing looks like your HQ is about to take off and start breathing fire on the map. But tell me in the comments which skin you like the most. Everyone has a favorite, and I'm curious which one you're rocking. Headquarters, more than just a building. The headquarters works a bit differently compared to the other buildings. It's not just your main base, it's also basically your decoration headquarters for everything related to your avatar. Inside, you can choose from avatar frames, HQ skins, chat bubble styles, titles, and more depending on the season. You can earn avatar frames in many ways: seasonal events, ranking rewards, or by leveling up your VIP status. There are tons of them, so you can customize your profile to look like a powerful warlord or a chaotic dinosaur lover. Both are valid choices. Season 4 changes. Now, in Season 4, things got even more interesting. We have a completely new tab called Troop Skins. This lets you select a skin for your vehicle units. And because Season 4 is all about dinosaurs, you get 3 dinosaur-themed troop skins. Of course, you have to unlock them first. Nothing comes free in the apocalypse. But that whole unlocking process is a topic for another video. In this same customization section, you can now also select Headquarter Aura, Chat Bubble, Title. And they usually come from season events. If you see someone with a fancy aura or a shiny title, chances are they went all out in those events. Now, before we leave the customization section, there's one more thing worth mentioning: the info panel. This one is special because you can only unlock it by reaching VIP 18. Yes, You heard that right. VIP level 18. At this point, you're not just a player. You're basically sponsoring the apocalypse. A few players already have this VIP 18 frame, and I have to say, it looks very clean, very fancy, and very expensive. If you know how many VIP points it takes to reach VIP 18, drop that number in the comments. I'm curious who among you actually survived that journey. Now, let's talk about Sophia. Sophia is extremely important for everything we're doing in this video. I'm not exaggerating. She's basically the queen of construction. Her third skill gives you extra free construction duration, faster construction speed, and most importantly, reduced resource cost for buildings. Let me break this down. At early levels, she already saves a nice amount of time. When you star her up, the bonuses get even better. And at 4 stars, she gives you a huge building discount. Resource cost, -5%. Finally, at 5 stars, resource cost, 10%. In a game where upgrading buildings costs hundreds of millions and eventually billions, these discounts save you a mountain of resources. It's like having a personal accountant who actually knows what they're doing. This is why I recommend focusing on Sophia right from the beginning. Make her a priority. Push her to 5 stars as soon as you can. She's a long-term investment that pays you back every time you upgrade anything. And she doesn't just help with headquarters upgrades. Her bonuses apply to every building. And since you have to upgrade a ton of buildings to reach HQ 35, barracks, labs, all of them, Sophia will save you resources every single step of the way. Once we jump into the spreadsheet later, I'll show you exactly how much you save with a fully maxed out Sophia. The numbers will either make you happy or make you cry, depending on whether you invested in her early or not. But trust me, she's absolutely worth upgrading. She's one of the best support heroes in the entire base development system. And the higher you go, the more you appreciate her. Now let's take a quick look at some screenshots of the headquarters upgrades. As you can see, everything starts off nice and innocent. Upgrading your HQ in the early game feels great. It's smooth, it's fast, and you feel like a building genius. Getting your headquarters to level 18 shouldn't take more than a few days, or maybe a couple of weeks, if you're taking it slow or learning the game for the first time. But then, things start to change. Reaching headquarter level 21 is your first real milestone. And if you watched my previous video, you already know why. We covered this step in detail back when we discovered how important it is. If you haven't seen that video yet, I highly recommend checking it out. It will save you a lot of mistakes. Next, we have headquarter level 24 and headquarter level 27. These are also major checkpoints. At this point, the upgrades start getting expensive. Not buying a fancy skin at midnight expensive, I mean resource-hungry monster expensive. And your main goal, the big milestone, is headquarter level 30. This is the level you want to reach as fast as you reasonably can, especially if you're planning to get your T10 troops. That T10 video and this one are very connected. So understanding the connection between the T10 system and the HQ progression is extremely useful. The game mechanics tie these together more than most players realize. After HQ 30, the final 5 levels. Once you hit level 30, the finish line suddenly appears. You've got only 5 more levels to reach the maximum, level 35. And as you can probably imagine, those last 5 levels are brutally expensive. But there's a twist. They require a new resource, steel. Steel becomes your new best friend and your new worst enemy. Here are the ways you can get it. Build a steel mine in your town. Earn it from bounties. Get it from the Fury Lord. Buy it in the hub shop. Obtain it in certain Season 4 events. Or, my personal recommendation, roll orange bounties, which give a very large amount of steel. But here's the important part. You won't see any steel at all until you reach headquarter level 30. Before HQ 30, the game acts like steel doesn't exist. Once you hit 30 and unlock the update for the final 5 levels, steel suddenly appears everywhere. And around Season 3, right after the update rolls in, there will be a special event designed specifically to help players climb from 30 to 31. During that event, you can earn a lot of steel just for doing your regular daily tasks and completing a few challenges. Make absolutely sure you take advantage of that event, because the steel you get there makes the jump to Headquarter 31 much easier and much faster. Alright, I think this is the perfect moment to jump into the spreadsheet. Yes, the legendary spreadsheet. The place where fun goes to die, but knowledge is born. Let's take a look at what it really costs to upgrade your headquarters, and how long each level takes. The spreadsheet lays out everything. Resources, time, major milestones, and even the pain level you can expect at each stage. Starting at level 1, things are easy. It barely costs anything, and your progression is fast and smooth. You feel like a pro builder. Level 2, Level 3, Level 5, Level 10. Everything flies by. Around level 17 or 18, you might notice things slowing down a little. But overall, upgrading is still manageable and usually only takes a few days without any bonus. And if you have extra bonuses early on, which you can get very easily as a new player, you can reach level 18 even faster, sometimes in less than 2 days. But from level 18 to level 24, the reality check begins. Your upgrade times get longer. Some upgrades start taking a week or more, and resource requirements begin to punch you in the face. But since you're still early in the game, there should be many juicy targets to loot. So here's my advice. Take advantage of the early chaos. There will be plenty of players weaker than you. So farm resources from them while you can. Don't tie yourself into too many agreements or peace treaties between alliances. In early game, your strongest strategy is simple. Get strong fast, join a good alliance, and loot everything that moves. The game before Season 1 is all about alliance domination. Pick the right team and start climbing. During Season 1, your goal is to dominate your state. If your state is weak, slow, or full of players who think gathering is exciting, you can always move to another state. There will be events allowing you to migrate, so don't get stuck somewhere hopeless. Now, from headquarters level 24 to 27, things slow down again, and this time, you will feel it. Upgrade times go up, resource costs jump, and you have to start playing smarter. This is where saving speed-ups becomes crucial. Use them wisely. Only upgrade buildings that are directly required for the next HQ level. Do not waste your resources and timers upgrading random buildings just because they glow with that tempting blue arrow. Stick to the plan. Use the spreadsheet to know exactly which building comes next. Follow it step by step, and you won't waste anything. When it comes to upgrading, your #1 priority should always be headquarters first, and then only the buildings required to support the next HQ upgrade. Focus on resource accumulation, construction speed bonuses, and the essential buildings that help you climb to higher levels faster. Try to avoid upgrading resource production buildings or anything that isn't directly required for your next HQ level. Trust me, those extra production buildings look tempting, but they will slow you down more than they help. The only optional upgrades worth considering early on are formation buildings, military center, bookstore, restaurant, production center, rally buildings, radar. And later, once you're more established, you'll want to upgrade your Hall of Honor buildings. These give you extra power, which is useful later in the game. But right at the beginning, their bonuses are so small you won't even feel them. Save those resources until they actually matter. Reaching HQ level 30. When you finally reach headquarters level 30, Congratulations! This is a huge milestone, one of the biggest in the entire game. If your server hasn't unlocked levels 31 to 35 yet, then this is the perfect moment to prepare. Start stacking resources, speed-ups, and construction bonuses. Upgrade your Hall of Honor buildings and your formation buildings, because these give direct power boosts and help you prepare for the massive resource demands coming your way. And you will need a lot of resources, and a lot of speed-ups, and patience. A lot of patience. Because the upgrade times for the final levels can be insane. Some of the last HQ upgrades, without any bonuses, take more than half a year. Yes, you heard that right. Half a year. You could grow a small, real-life garden in that time. So this is the moment to start preparing your full construction speed setup. Upgrade your villa, because it gives construction bonuses. Get the refugees for the villa. They boost construction speed a lot. Upgrade Sophia if you haven't already, because she reduces costs and speeds up construction. Check the lab. There are some nice buffs as well. Make sure your alliance takes City 4 on the map and prioritize construction research in the alliance lab. Stack as many construction speed bonuses as possible. Collect every buff and speed up you can get your hands on. Once your server unlocks HQ 31 to 35, make sure you participate in the first event after the update. That event gives a huge amount of steel, which you need for the final upgrades. After that, the most efficient method to collect steel is running orange bounties. This will give you more steel than you need, so steel will not be the main problem. The real problem will be speed-ups. Resource demands are still huge, hundreds of millions, but the new vault system makes gathering them much easier. If you're active and efficient, you can collect a few 100 million resources every single week. So resources won't stop you. Steel won't stop you. Speed-ups, though, those will be your biggest bottleneck. But with proper preparation, it's absolutely doable. Upgrading your headquarters from level 30 to level 35 is absolutely worth it. And a lot of players ask why they should even bother. The answer is very simple. By pushing your HQ past level 30, you unlock a higher hero level cap. That means you can take your heroes 25 levels higher, and that translates into a massive amount of free power. Your arena performance goes up, your overall power goes up, and you simply become stronger across every part of the game. So yes, it is 100% worth doing. And there's another reason. Future content. We already know that T11 units are likely coming. When they arrive, only players with level 35 headquarters will be ready for them. So by upgrading now, you're preparing yourself for what's coming next. If you haven't unlocked T10 yet, I recommend checking out my previous video where I cover that in detail. Building requirements from HQ 8 to HQ 35. The building requirements are actually pretty consistent. From HQ level 8 all the way to level 30, the laboratory is a mandatory upgrade. And throughout the progression, the key buildings you must always keep up with are City Walls, Alliance Center, Assault Camp, Shooter Camp, Rider Camp. These move in a predictable pattern all the way to level 35, so make sure these are always on your upgrade radar. Important note about resource values. In the spreadsheet, the resource values shown for HQ 30 to 35 already include the Sophia construction reduction bonus. That means everything you see is reduced by 15%. And if you reach HQ level 30 without having Sophia at 5 stars, then something went wrong. She should be upgraded much earlier in the game. Her bonus saves you massive amounts of resources and time, and the benefit is too big to delay. Upgrade Sophia as early as possible. The farther you progress, the more you'll regret not having her maxed. A note on construction times. Headquarters levels 18, 22, and 23 still have estimated construction times in the spreadsheet. I don't have the exact values yet, so those are placeholders until the confirmed numbers are available. Construction speed calculator, upgrade time and speed ups needed. Now let's talk about the construction speed calculator, which I prepared as a small surprise for you. Many players wonder how long their next headquarter upgrade will take, and this tool gives you the exact answer. All you need to do is enter your total construction speed bonus into the blue field. The calculator will instantly update all values for you. On the side of the calculator, you will also find clear instructions showing where to check your current construction speed in the game. Once you enter your bonus, the calculator will show the exact construction time for each HQ level, the total time after applying your speed bonus, and the precise number of speed-ups required. It makes planning your progression much easier, so feel free to use it and enjoy the tool. Alright everyone, I think that wraps up everything you need to know about headquarters upgrades. In the future, I'm planning to make more videos covering other buildings, like laboratory requirements, city walls, troop buildings, field research upgrade, vehicle requirements. These are all important parts of progressing in the game and tie directly into your headquarters upgrades. So if you want to see those, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you're most interested in. There are lab videos coming soon, and videos about field research and vehicle requirements are also in the works. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because these videos might drop at any moment. Trust me, you don't want to miss them. And of course, if you found this video helpful, make sure to like it and share it in your world chat so your alliance and friends can benefit too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Help us grow. Share this video in your world chat and spread the word. Support us by subscribing, hitting that like button, and leaving a comment to tell us what you'd love to see next. Thank you.